let's not neglect other products amid all the advent calendar chaos. Let's look at some of the recent launches, holiday 2021 as well as autumn winter. Yeah, and whether I will buy any of them or I think any of them is good. Yeah, Too Faced has actually gone mad and announced their spring 2022 collection already. I'm not even going to give it a mile of it. I think it's mental. Spring 2022. Wait, it's not even winter 20. Right. So the first product that I am looking at, Pat McGrath Mothership Mega Celestial Odyssey palette. This is another big fan. Last year's I have, thanks to a wonderful person who gifted to me and wishes to remain anonymous. Last year's had a number of multi-grams, and for me the color story of last year's palette was much. I actually reviewed this on this channel. There were very few very pale colors, and actually no color that I can't pull off on my skin tone in there at all. This year's lots of pale and overly sparkly, as I call them, colors. So this one definitely suited me. And I won't be buying this year's for that reason. Also, I understand that there's just 2 duochromes and, or something, 2 duochromes and 1 foil or something like that. Now this one had about 4 duochromes, I think. 4 or 5 duochromes. Yeah, as you can see, this one is duochrome. This one is duochrome. This one was definitely duochrome. This one is duochrome. Oh gosh, quite a few, yeah. This one is duochrome. So yeah, 5 right there. Wonderful. They need to do more duochromes. You know, for me, it isn't about Pat McGrath's larger pounds or, you know, amazing value or even the formula difference between the Mothership Mega palettes and the regular palettes. For me, it's about multi-chromes and duochromes. I am all about multi-chrome eyeshadow. So I prefer last year's when we buying this year's. Color story is meh, lame this year. Next, Estee Lauder Pure Color Whipped Matte Lip Color. 26 quid a piece, people. So yes, I want 4 shades of this. Social Whirl, Soft Hearted, Social Whirl and Hot Fuse are for my mother, for Grimbo, part of a package. There are other gifts. I'm not mingy enough to give 2 lipsticks to my mother and call it. I want Soft Hearted and Sweet Tart for myself. Looking at this, looking at these. Next, Natasha Denona Retro Palette. No. For me, this is a bit too similar to the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. So yeah, no, won't be buying it. The next one I already have, Dr. Dennis Gross Advanced Serums. Yeah, he has repackaged and revamped those serums. They're all advanced now. So I bought the Advanced Ferulic and Retinol Texture Renewal Serum, fully oil-free, 74 quid. It has everything. Bakuchiol, lactic acid, mandelic acid, salicylic acid, sodium hyaluronate, adenosine, radish root extract, squalane, retinol, ferulic acid, everything. It's got all the things. Yeah, and people who've used it have said that it does improve texture in 30 days. Dr. Dennis Gross is a brand that rarely gets it wrong skincare-wise, and I do wish more advent calendars would include Dr. Dennis Gross and Alpha Rate and so on instead of bleeding avant. Well, you know, 111 Skin and, you know, Dr. Barbara Sturm. Dr. Dennis Gross works. My mother has a massive crush on him. Him and Dr. Neil Barnard. She calls them, you know, best looking men alive today or something of the sort. Anyway, apart from this, they've also got the Overnight Wrinkle Treatment Advanced Serum and a peel. So the Overnight Wrinkle Treatment is 86 quid and unfortunately for me contains hydrogenated castor oil. And the peel is 79 quid for 16 treatments. I probably cut them into quarters to make them last at that price. But yeah, this one wasn't bad, so I bought that. I will tell you my thoughts on it in another video. Now, Makeup Revolution has the Corpse Bride collection. No, and they're also redoing another Friends collection. Niet, nein, nada, no, over it. Sorry, completely over it. The new Wayne Goss palette, no, probably not. Palettes in general really don't float my boat anymore. Unless in multi-chromes and duochromes and they, you know, this one is particularly, you know, yeah, not that color scheme, not for me. Dior has Birds of Feather collection and the nail polishes, all 3 of them are multi-chrome nail polishes. Oh my god. The only problem is this. From the time I developed urticaria and allergies in 2017, that was, my derm actually goes, show me your nails each time I see my derm. You know, I have to go. It's like convent school. I went to convent school. Same convent to which my mother went. Never attend school to which your mother went. Unless there's been a complete turnover in staff. Because it's always, Mommy was never like this. Honestly, it happened to me. Anyway, so I have to show my nails to the dome. And because, arctic area, itching, and you don't want, to damage your skin when you're itching with long nails. So there is really no point in my buying. I have a lot of nail polish bottles that I haven't used in forever. And now with lockdown, who's going out? Why on earth would I want to polish my toes? So nail polish, that's the only reason I haven't bought it. It'll be a total waste for me. At the same time, they're multi-growth and I want them. Yes, I'm done. I'll probably not buy them. Right, the entire Hourglass collection for holiday. Yeah, I mean, I have two of the Hourglass palettes, the Ambient Volume 4 and the unlocked version from the same year. I haven't actually touched them even once from the time the pandemic began. Just think, not touched them once. I think these are among the most overhyped products out there today. I think I wasted my money. I mean, I know that ownership is half the pleasure. But I prefer more non-shiny and more blurry. The Kerala meteorites blur spitted acne scars. Actually blur spitted acne scars. So in comparison, I didn't really like these edits from Hourglass. And they're all so samey year after year after year. And now they've got marbled packaging and everything. A bit desperate, really. Charlotte Tilbury is next. Instant eye palette. Smoky eyes are forever. I've got one. I think eyeshadow-wise, right now there are two things that I like in my eyeshadow. Either they should be the soft K-Beauty, the very soft, the slurry finish K-Beauty formula, or multi-grain. Apart from that, I couldn't care less. And, the Charlotte Tilbury palettes. You've got more or less all of them. The next is a Bobbi Brown, a Luxe Precision Metals palette. Oh my god, that is Edward Cullen eyelids. I call it Edward Cullen eyelids. I'm not a fan. The next one that I am eyeing. I do want to see more reviews though before I decide to buy. Elemis Clarifying Serum. You had me at Clarifying Acne. £55 for 30 mils. Nice. By Terry Bonjour Paris palette. 48 quid. I don't really have much of an opinion based on the one palette I bought of By Terry's eyeshadow formula, and from reviews that I've read, now do too many other people have such a high opinion. But yeah, the packaging is pretty, and I am a sucker for embossed and engraved designs in pans. They'll go away within a few swipes of a brush. I'm silly, I know. But the next two eyeshadows really called my name. Shanti Kai, India's Vanishing Species, the Fall 2021 collection. The lipsticks, not so much, but look at that. The tiger eyeshadow and the leopard eyeshadow. These, the portion of the profits go to the Sujan Tiger Conservation Project in India. While I'm unfamiliar with the Sujan project, having been on safaris, wildlife safaris as a child, in India no less, this is a course that's very close to my heart. Here is a problem. These are sold out on Space NK. They are their own cult beauty, but I'm not going to buy because the Hut Group has messed up things. Selfridges doesn't even stock Shanti Kai. Can't they stock Shanti Kai? Those two, for the packaging and for the cost. They're really calling my name. The next one is the Gucci palette. Oh my god, Gucci's first ever eyeshadow palette. Look at that. A lovely design on top. The colour scheme though is basically neutrals with a pop of blue. And £149 for this palette. 140, that's what I said, £149 for this palette. And I thought Christian Louboutin, 58 quid for the case and 58 quid for the eyeshadows, that was overpriced. I thought Louboutin was overpriced. This palette makes Louboutin look cheap. It makes it look free. So no, I won't be buying it. However, I do want to buy a few lipsticks from the Lancome Rouge Absolute Drama Ink collection. I want shades 270, 274 and 288, no less. I'll probably, see if there's a code somewhere and then grab those next. 27 quid 50 is the retail price for those. And lastly, a Wet n Wild Little Twin Stars collection. I am a complete sucker for anything Sanrio. The only problem is that colour scheme is appalling for me. It's never going to suit my skin tone, never. So I'll probably not buy it for that reason. Unless, there are hefty discounts and remains unsold, and yeah, I lose my head completely, become depressed. So those are 15 products, launches, product categories, collections that have launched lately, recent launches, or will launch shortly, for autumn, winter and holiday 2021, and whether I will buy them or not. What are some of the things that you will be getting recently? By the way, I did buy a Liza Eldridge lipstick, Blush Lightly. It was a shade that I got. I've got one for a friend, along with a matching liner, which I got for myself as well. I got Myth for my mother. So, what are some of the recent launches that have excited you, that have you raising an eyebrow, that you won't be buying? Do tell me all of that in the comments below. So that's all from me for today. Thank you for watching this video. Please do give me a thumbs up. Please do hit the subscribe button. Please do ring the notifications bell, and I'll speak to you soon.